Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, so today we are going to talk about Shane Dawson, which it's been a while. It's been a while. A lot of stuff has happened. Well, a lot, I don't know. Things have happened with Shane Dawson, but I've just kind of felt like, is it important to cover on my channel or not? Like, I'm not going to make a video every single time the man breathes because I just don't care that much. And or sometimes when things happen, there were other things I was doing either in my personal life or other things I wanted to cover on this channel, and so I just haven't made videos about him in a while. But we do have some stuff that I think is worth talking about today on our channel. But before we get to that, Judy, what do you got on your mind?
You really gonna wake me up from my beauty rest for this?
Okay, to be fair, her response is a little short today because I am filming this at 8 a.m. my time here in Chicago because, listen, last night I was on the stream all night. I do stream over on Twitch, which is relevant to this conversation here today because they were the ones that alerted, the people in my Twitch stream were the folks that alerted me to this even being something to talk about. Okay, so there's that part. But I was up all night streaming some Animal Crossing, and I was like, I'm not going to stay up any later to make this video. I'm going to wake up before I go to work tomorrow and make it, because that also makes sense. So first of all, not a morning person. Second of all, my hair is even still a little wet from the shower. And third of all, I'm a working girl. I don't talk about it a lot on my channel these days, but I do have a full-time job outside of YouTube. She's working 9 to 5. She poured herself a cup of ambition this morning, and we're doing it all. We're doing it all. A modern Renaissance gay here. She does it all. She does YouTube, she works, she Twitches, she does it all. So like I said, the Twitch stream was really relevant, and honestly, they inspired a lot of this. I took notes of the things that we were talking about and discussing here on my handy dandy notebook. Okay, Blue's Clues who? Blue's Clues who? So we have some notes and we had some things to talk about. Now, what happened is a follower of mine on Twitch, they go by Captain Just Jess. I will link their Twitch channel down below because they do also stream. But Captain Just Jess said, Zach, are you going to do a product review of Shane Dawson's slime? And I said, what? Is this an old product of his? I don't know, am I? And she's like, no, Zach, this is a new product and you need to purchase them and review it. Well, people in the chat got very worked up, and not in a bad way. That makes it sound like I'm upset with them for getting worked up. I think their anger and frustration at the concept of me potentially buying something from this man was worthwhile. I think it makes sense, but lots of people are like, Zach, please don't buy something from him. Please don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't give this man money. He's taken no accountability for the things that he should be doing. And I said, listen, the Twitch stream has spoken, but I have to investigate this. Why does he have slime? Why is he coming out with slime? So Jess forwarded me an email where she got the notification that this slime is here. The title of the email says, Shane slime is here, plus 45% off apparel and accessories, pig emoji. So first of all, 45% off of your apparel and accessories. Girl, nobody wants your bullshit anymore. But that's neither here nor there. Now, Shane Slime is here. So this is a new product. This is a new product that Shane is putting out. In the middle of where? In the middle of who? So I did some digging. I went to the website where he's selling his merch, and he does indeed have 4 colors of slime available. There's I think a blue, a pink, a lime green, and maybe a black? Yes, a black slime. So a pink slime, a black slime, a baby blue slime actually, and a lime green slime. That's how they identify it. So let me just show you and read you this description of the slime on his website. So you can get this by designer Shane Dawson. It says, Shane Dawson baby blue slime. designer, Shane Dawson. So apparently you can get designer slimes these days. I don't know. I don't know if Shane's trying to be the Louis Vuitton of slimes. I guess slime would be fitting for his brand and character because slimy. But then also it's like, you're gonna come out with slime when you've had issues with allegations related to children? So for me, that's like a questionable decision. Like what? Who? Where? But anyways, slime designer Shane Dawson made this, and it can be yours for $12. 12 US dollars, okay? And the description says, this pre-made baby blue slime is super stretchy, never-ending fun. Store your slime in the provided pig logo container so it won't dry out when not in use. Available in 4 colors, all with a root beer scent. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This man really said, my brand is pigs and root beer. Girl, no, nobody, that's how we should have known something was up with Shane Dawson, is that he's really willing to let his whole brand be pigs and root beer. What kind of nonsense? And he is really sticking by that. He said, please smell my root beer slime. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yo, you can't make this shit up. Now, here's the thing. I'm sure to some extent this slime release was already in the making, right? Like, you don't just wake up one day and say, tomorrow I'm gonna release any kind of product, slime or otherwise. In fact, I remember, I said this last night in the stream, but I follow Christine from Simply Nailogical. I actually buy a lot of her Holo Taco nail polish, and while this is not nail polish, and I'm sure nail polish takes a lot more effort to produce and manufacture and perfect like the different formulas and things like that. So she said, like, it doesn't, you have to plan those things out in advance. She said to some extent, like, she would have stuff being made like a year before it ever was going to be released and things like that. And I'm sure to some extent the same is true for anything in the makeup industry. And I'm guessing, I mean, and maybe not a year in advance, but I'm guessing that they probably started putting the plans together for these slimes at least at the beginning of 2020 before anything happened with Shane Dawson, right? So I'm sure to some extent he had already filled some contracts out to sell this stuff and had plans to make it. And so I'm guessing he couldn't just halt all of that legally without like taking a huge loss himself. So I'm sure his thoughts are, let me go put something out there anyways, whatever. Now, what I am surprised about is I must have missed the 12-part mini docu-series to sell this slime, because who would have known if you were on his mailing list because you previously bought something from him, you wouldn't know that he had this out here to sell. I certainly didn't. So I think that that's also interesting that he just continues to put out stuff. I mean, I know that some of the Shane Dawson drama in the past few months has been that he like did add new merch and stuff to his merch store. But, you know, to some extent, like, a t-shirt here, a t-shirt there, like, whoever, whatever, I don't care about that. We need to talk about the slime, though. The slime. Now, who's the demographic for slime? Just, I will wait, you let me know. It's children. It's literal children. I mean, I don't know too many adults over the age of, I mean, I would say maybe some people maybe in their early 20s might be interested in slime. And listen, I know that some people like things like slime because it helps them with different like ADHD and things like that, like being tactile and having something to use with your hands is helpful for some different like disabilities and things like that. So I'm not saying that like if you use slime you're a child, but the primary demographic, okay, the primary demographic of people who like slime is children. It's people under the age of 18 at a minimum. And I just like don't think this is the best look for somebody who this summer was accused of like being inappropriate with people underage, right? Like I don't think that this is quite the look. The other thing I want to talk about is $12 for some slime? I mean, I feel like you have to be paying for the pig container at that point. Like, that's what the $12 is for, surely, because one, you could make slime at home way cheaper. I mean, that's why so many people do it. Like, so many moms make slime with their children at home because it's a relatively inexpensive crafting project that they can do with their children. So why would I want to spend $12 on designer slime girl? No, I wouldn't. But if you are interested in finding some slime that you can purchase that's not Shane Dawson's, one of my Twitch subscribers and followers, and I know they also watch me here on YouTube, Lauren, sent me a list of some Etsy, it was from a tweet from somebody, and it was a list of Etsy shops that sell slime for cheaper than Shane Dawson, and also these people are maybe not as problematic as Shane Dawson. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave links to those Etsy shops down below in the description box so you can go check out those folks and support them. I also just have to ask questions about, like, why slime? Why the slime community? Why, like, one, you missed that relevancy, like, a long time ago. I feel like slime stopped being a trend on YouTube at least 2 to 4 years ago. Honestly, truly, like, slime used to be so much more popular years ago on YouTube. Like, I feel like you're really missing the mark there in terms of relevancy, which, I don't know, maybe that's fitting considering that, like, you aren't entirely relevant on YouTube anymore yourself. Let's just be honest and call it what it is, okay? Truly, 100%. But I also just am wondering, like, what is going to be the fallout from this? Like, are we going to get a Twitter rant, an Instagram live rant of Shane going off and saying, like, the slime community is toxic. Everybody in there just wants drama. Because honestly, truly, like, it is giving me major, like, oh, hi, I made a makeup palette and I want y'all to buy it, even though I've had no involvement in the makeup community. I mean, I guess if you go and look, I mean, let me do a quick YouTube search, Shane Dawson slime. I mean, I guess if you go look, he did make some slime way back in the day. I mean, 3 to 4 years ago. There is one from 4 years ago called DIY Galaxy Slime. There's another one from 3 years ago called Trying Dumb DIY's Fluffy Slime, and then some other things. So he did do some slime stuff, but again, relevancy. These videos that he did slime were all from like 4 years ago. Oh, here's a compilation video from somebody else from a year ago that said Shane Dawson has a serious slime obsession. So, I mean, I guess to some extent, maybe he's still been interested in slime. Maybe he's been a part of the slime community. I just don't get it. And if he comes out with this rant about how the slime community is so toxic, I will die. I will die. It just seems so wild. And maybe he really did have a 12-part docuseries that he was planning on doing that he had to put on a halt because would rather completely leave YouTube. See, this is another thing that we haven't gotten to. He would rather completely leave YouTube, completely leave this platform that he is 100% built than just, like, take accountability and change his behavior, right? He could have still come out with well, I don't know, the slime is, maybe he shouldn't have done that, but he could still be on YouTube if he would have just taken any kind of ownership. And not taking ownership is more important to him than having his YouTube career, which is wild to me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if his plan was to have a whole 12-part docuseries about the slime and that's why it was gonna come out. I'm sure there would have been some kind of video promotion for this. I mean, you don't just have millions of followers on YouTube and then not use your YouTube platform to sell a product, right? So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on, but I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated and I'm concerned that he is trying to sell and make a product that is targeted towards kids. But It looks like now that I've done a little bit of research, it looks like now that I've looked through a few things here on the YouTube, it does seem that he maybe over the years has had a slime obsession, maybe more so at least than his interest in makeup. So maybe it's not a complete cash grab, but it's a cash grab. It was gonna be a cash grab, and then he had to leave YouTube for a while because he was problematic AF. Okay. So let me know your thoughts down below, and I would love to hear what you have to say. I'm interested in what your thoughts are about him just like quietly adding some slime to his merch store for people to buy. I would love to hear it. Also, oh my god, the one other thing I forgot is this is all through Killer Merch still. So he's like still working with Jeffree Star. I don't know if people care about that or not, but like I think we can all agree that Jeffree Star is also trash. So I guess trash attracts trash, and it's one big giant landfill of mess. So maybe I shouldn't be too surprised. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If this is your first video on my channel, please make sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell button so you get notification so you know every single time I post a new video. As always, please also make sure to live, laugh, love, like, comment, share. Follow me on all of my social media, and I hope you all had a wonderful day today. I did. It was so much fun making this video with y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!